Hey winners, welcome back to the Focus on Winning podcast. My name is Ashraf. So this is the third part series of building a six-figure business. So if you haven't listened to the first part and the second part, make sure to go back to the episode 55 and 56 to really get the 10x value from this whole interview. So on this part, we will be talking about what does it look like to have a six-figure business. And this is the part where we kind of go into the behind the scenes of how she managed her business and how many hours does she spend in her business and how many employees, kind of like that. And the second point is why you should create offers every month. So, this one kind of contradicts from what I've learned before. You see, some people believe that you need to focus on one offer and go all in on that, right? And, I'm one of those people because right now I only have two offers, podcast closing course and a mastermind. That's the only offers I are promoting right now. And other people believe that you need to constantly come up with the offers because the more offers you have, the more money you can make, right? So yeah, it does make sense also. So, when Reem talked about making offers every month, I was kind of like, what? Really? I thought you should only focus on one offer, right? So, but when she explained it, that's when I kind of agreed with her opinion. I mean, both opinions are good, but it's just a matter of who launched it better. It's just a matter of launching strategy. So I think both strategies are really good as long as you know what you are doing and get the most out of it. So the third point is, why do you need a launch campaign every time you have an offer? Okay, so this one is really important. Reem kind of talk about how Tony Robbins and Dean Graziosi launch their course, a KBB course, I believe. She was a part of the launch campaign, so she kind of talked about that in this episode. And another point we talk about is, what is the one thing to do today to really hit the six-figure marks fast? Whoa, okay. I know you want to hit the six-figure marks fast if you haven't already. And yeah, I also want to hit it fast, so Reem has talked about it also on this episode. So those are the key takeaways that we are going to cover today. So before we begin, make sure to subscribe to this podcast so you're not going to miss out on any episode, especially if you are using social media for business, and this is the place where you can learn it. Also, I would love to hear your thoughts in rates and reviews on iTunes, so I know your opinions, your thoughts about this. Right, so without wasting more time, let's begin.
So the real question is this: how would an entrepreneur like us, who literally start from nothing or has limited resources and yet still wants to build an empire, join Ashraf as he answers this big question so you can apply it too? Welcome to Focus on Winning.
Now that you have all this amazing stuff, you have been building all these great things. So how is it like to have three six-figure business? Like how's your life now?
Um,
Just to,
like
just to
it's
have a
busy. It's
picture.
busy.
Yeah.
It's busy, but it's exciting. As I said, it's busy. It's exciting. And for example, my ecom business is already handled by my team. I don't even have to check it. I just check by the end of the month if there is like anything that needs my interference or my decision. So it's totally something that is running that I have nothing to do with.
Mm-hmm.
Which is good. And this is when I talk about systems in place, and good team that will support you in there. So you don't have to be in every single decision. The first business, which is the property management software, is also it's very exciting because it's growing big, especially during the lockdown, and people like wanting technology more. They want to work remotely. They want to like the whole there's a big shift in the industry of the real estate and the property management. So it's really interesting for us. It's, I told you, like during the lockdown, there was like a lot of momentum for us. And at the same time, building my coaching business and helping people at the same time was absolutely amazing during this time. And I find it surprising that people are saying we cannot sell during the lockdown, which is not true. It's weird. You're scared maybe, and that's why I wrote a book I told you about before the show. I wrote a book during the lockdown of how to pull your shift together and sell during, even if the economy is down, even if you're in the lockdown, you can sell, you can still sell. Because if you just wake up every day and think of who can I help today, it will be different than saying, oh, who can I sell today?
Wow.
It's, the mentality is different. Who can I help today? Think about it this way, and you will find it easier for you to offer help. Because seriously, if you want to help more people, then you need to be in business. How can you help people if you are broke? How can you help people if you are just under, attention and fear that you cannot feed your family? But if you're comfortable, if you're okay, and if you have money to survive and to live comfortably, then you will be able to create good offers, good programs, good tools for people for you to help them. So yes, you need money, you need to sell in order to help people, not to sell people, to help people. Think of it this way. It will make a huge difference. The shift in your brain on how you look at things.
I love
so
that
having three
mindset.
businesses is nice, is amazing when everything falls in its place and you're not overwhelmed.
And how
It's
much?
amazing.
How long do you work every day?
As
Like you
I
said
told you,
before,
I
you
I
work
I
4 hours.
I aim to work 4 hours a day, and within that 4 hours,
You still?
sometimes it's more, sometimes it's less, because, for example, I have to, like, my audience are in the States. I'm in Saudi Arabia. It's totally different time zone. So I had an agreement with my husband that he works in the morning, I work in the evening, but we have to meet in the middle. Okay, so we don't work more
Yeah.
than that, but sometimes we
Uh-huh.
do. But I have a target that I need to make it less and less every day. Once you have systems, once you have teams, you will work less.
And how many people are for each business? How many people are there?
We have total of we're less than 100. Our biggest team, they're the technical team, developers, designers, programmers, and I just needed like 3 assistants for the ecom business. For the coaching business, I mainly do most of the things, but for example, designers, that we already have the designers. I outsource my podcasting, editing and stuff, so I don't have even to bother or worry about that. So it's my time only where I shoot videos and record the material that I want to help people with. So we have around total of 85 people in total working for all our businesses.
85 to be exact. Okay.
Yes.
So one is e-commerce, one is software, and another one
Not.
is coach.
Oh, yes,
Sorry.
the coaching business, consulting and coaching business. Yes.
Uh-huh. All right, that's great. How about the Vogue, the Vogue magazine? I don't
Vogue
remember the name.
magazine.
Yeah.
Vogue magazine. It's for the ecom business. I have a home decor business, and it was featured after a year. It was featured in Vogue magazine UK for 3 editions, and it was absolutely amazing because it's very nice to be recognized by a top-notch magazine when you least expect it. So that means that you're doing something good. They reached out to me and they said that the quality of the product that you sell and your site and the class that you are doing, matches our customer, matches the quality and the taste of our customers, and we would like to feature you in our business. And that was it. It
Nice.
was like amazing. It's seriously, it was amazing. Yeah, like I never dreamt about that. So
Oh,
like it's Vogue magazine, Yeah.
nice. That's amazing, Reem. So, how long do you think it will take to build six figure?
Um, I can't say there's a number, because honestly, if you have the proper mindset, if you have the plan, you
Mm-hmm.
can put an offer. You can put an offer and create a launch in 8 weeks, and you
Mm-hmm.
can do that. So again, what is happening with people is not that it's taking them it's taking them years to figure out how, which I understand, it makes sense, because you don't know everything, right? You don't know how to do a proper
Mm-hmm.
launch. You don't, as I said, people, they depend more on the hope market. They
Mm-hmm.
throw an offer and they say, oh God, please, I hope it sells. But you're not presenting it in front of the right people. You're not visible to the right amount of people to get the six figure. So if you have a plan to get six figure, as I said, you need to reverse engineer. How much do you want to get? How much exactly six figure? Is it
Mm-hmm.
$20,000? Is it $100,000? Is it $200,000? How much do you want? And then
Mm-hmm.
you
So
reverse
be
engineer
specific.
that number. Be specific.
Okay.
Be
Mm-hmm.
specific. Okay? Be specific of how much you want. And from there, go back, and you have to know, how many customers do I have to be in front of? If I need to, if just 1 to 3% are going to buy from me, then how many people do I need? So
Mm-hmm.
again, you said you have a product of $100, okay?
Mm-hmm.
$100, and I want to get $10,000. So I need to sell for 100 people, right? Is it like that? I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I need my calculator. So
Yeah, yeah.
those
I think it's
hun-
right.
those 100 people are 1% of the audience that you need to present your offer to.
Mm-hmm.
Think.
Mm-hmm.
So that means I need to be in front of how much? 1,000
Uh,
people, 10,000 people?
500 should be enough, I think.
No, no,
No?
500.
Oh,
No.
so
Look.
1,000 people?
So 500,
I
1% of 500 is five people. You need to sell to 100 people. So if
wait,
you
wait.
100
We are selling $100 product, right? So that means we just need 10
100
people. We just need 10 people to hit the
to get
1,000, right? To
1,000
hit the one.
is not six figure.
Oh, you mean we want to hit six figure, right? Oh,
Yeah. We're talking about
okay.
six figure, right?
So,
This is the question. So I'm saying you have to reverse engineer the numbers. How
uh-huh.
much how much is my product?
Mm-hmm.
And by the way, the effort, and you know this, I'm sure, the effort that you need to put to sell $100 product or $1,000 product is the same effort. It's the same effort.
Mm-hmm.
So
It's
think about how you position yourself in the market. What is your brand? Where are you positioning yourself? Low to medium or medium to high? Think about the triangle of the positioning. Where are you? Where do you put yourself in there? Because again, the brand, it's a perception. Building a brand is a perception. How do people look at you and perceive you? Are you the cheap guy, or are you the top notch expensive guy? This is how people look at you. And from there, you work on the values, and you work on building your brand, and building and increasing, amplifying that image and that perception. And then, so either you sell $100 product or $1,000 product, okay? And as we said, you reverse engineer the number. Do I need to, like, 1% of the total audience will help me get, for example, will help me sell the $1,000,
dollar
and
product.
then from there you need to know the number of people that you will need to show your offer to. And that's
Mm-hmm.
why Some people invest in ads to show their products to more people. Or if you just want to do it organically and take more time, then you need to be so active and hit the 5,000 friend limit and be in every single group, providing value every single day, creating your own group and growing it every single day. This is the organic way, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Only if you have more time. So I think it takes a lot of time to build from
It takes a lot
organic.
of time. Just consider the two parts. What I'm saying is that the organic is good, the paid is not bad. You need
Mm-hmm.
to think about it. you
It's
you
just speed up
have
the
to think of
process,
both.
right?
Of course you have to,
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of
Mm-hmm.
people are just ignoring that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why.
So, that's why I was asking about how long does it take to build six-figure business, because I've seen many people dream about having a six-figure business, but they don't know how many words should they put, how many hours should they sacrifice. So that's
Mm.
why I'm curious how long does it take, right?
It's relative. How much time and effort do you put in your business?
Mm-hmm.
How much effort and time? How much do you really want it? How bad do you want it? The other day I was reading this very nice emotional post in ClickFunnels about this guy who was almost broke. I can't remember his name, and he built six figure maybe in a month or two.
Oh,
But
wow.
because he worked so hard and he built funnels and maybe I'll tag you in that post. But again, it depends. If you plan for it, if you plan for the number that you want, you can hit it. If you don't know how much you want, you're not gonna hit it because you don't know how much you want.
Right.
How can you?
Mm-hmm.
So you're
So
gonna
so
just waste years and months hoping that you will hit six figures. But how much is the six figures that you want to hit so that you can work on it? Is it
so
10,000? Is it 20? Is it 100? Is it 200? How much?
so what you're saying is that we have to be specific on per month or per year. I
Per
mean,
month?
is it
Per month,
uh
it's the same thing. Per month or per year? Per month, multiplied by 12, it's per year. Do you want to just say, for example, I want this launch to be a six-figure launch? Because again, if you're launching offers, we know that it's launches. So you make a launch, it might take you 2-3 months to make a launch, okay? Unless you have an evergreen course, for example. An evergreen course, then it sells itself while you're sleeping, okay? you
mm-hmm.
you run ads for it and it will be selling itself. But when you are creating launches and every now and then, every 2-3 months, you're selling or selling a new offer, then also you have to plan for that. Eh, like, am I going to launch every 2 months, every 3 months, every month?
Mm-hmm.
This is something that you need to focus and think about. Look at those people who are also building seven-figure business, let's say. They're almost creating an offer every single day.
Mm-hmm.
Look
Mm-hmm.
at their posts every week, every month. There are posts about new offers. They're creating new offers. Why? Because they became so good in creating offers.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And they have enough following and they're visible enough to throw those offers, but they're constantly throwing offers. But you cannot just throw one offer a year and say, oops, it did not hit six figures. I don't know what to do. Let's wait and hope.
Mm-hmm. So we just have to constantly make offer until we find the best one. Is that what you're saying?
No, 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 not until you find the best one. Each one will contribute in something. So, for example, I can create an offer today selling just my notes of Funnel Hacking Live
Ideas?
for
Oh.
$47, or for ideas for
Mm-hmm.
$47. Okay. And I'll get $5,000 from there, or $2,000 from there. And then I tomorrow launch another offer about, come, let me show you how to build a podcast or something. Okay. and I make another $2,000 from it, but I plan it. I plan the amounts that I want, especially if I want to do it organically without ads, as I said. You have to create more
Mm-hmm.
offers. But if
Mm-hmm.
I want to know that this offer, which is a high ticket, that I want to make sure that I will get 50, $100,000 off it, you need to have a plan, a solid plan to hit it. I need to be in front of the right number of people who are warm enough, not cold leads, warm enough to absorb my offer. I have to know exactly how much do I want to sell in order to know how many people do I need to sell them. I need to prepare them, which is the launching time. It can be 10 days, 1 month to prepare the people for the offer that I'm doing. So there
Mm-hmm.
should be a specific plan. This is what I'm going to teach on how to prepare the audience and building an email list to create a proper launch and make sure that you hit the target that you want from your launch, that you're hoping for. And as I
Nice.
said, this is launches. Sometimes you create a launch in a month, and then you wait for 2-3 months, and then you create another launch. For example, if you see Mary for Leo, she has her business school. She launches it, I think, once a year. But
Mary
she but
Folio?
she but she hits like she has JVs and affiliates, and she has a huge launch for it. She starts
Launching
preparing
team.
for the launch for like 3-4 months with
Mm-hmm.
affiliates everywhere, and she with ads as well. This is
Mm-hmm.
where you know that this launch is going to hit 7-8 figure. I've been part of the launch of Tony Robbins and Dean Graziosi, and I studied exactly what they did.
Oh, really? I mean,
Yes,
how is it like?
it was
I mean,
crazy. It was crazy because it's a lot of planning. Everything was studied, every post, every graphic, every word, every podcast, the podcast tours that Dean used to create. He went like heavy on every podcast possible to
mm-hmm.
promote.
Mm-hmm.
Every possible influencer in the industry was an affiliate, and they had even competitions for the affiliates. Facebook ads with millions of dollars, and this time was like even double the amount that they spent last year.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so it's the sequence that they give even for people to post, the language used, the graphics used, the videos that are used to create the suspense, to create the opening the launch of the webinar, and then the sequence emails after that. Everything was done in specific format, in a specific way, to hit the maximum amount. What do you
Mm-hmm.
think that Tony Robbins and Dean Graziosi are just going to say, hey, we have a new coaching program, come and join us? No, they were planning for it 6 months ahead.
6 months
So
ahead.
that
Mm-hmm.
6 months ahead, they were planning for it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's
No.
it's a big thing. If you want to
Mm-hmm.
hit, and they got let's say $2,000, let me tell you, they had the first time 20,000 people multiplied by $2,000. They got $40 million in their first launch.
Wow.
That was planned.
Wow.
This is what I'm talking about. This is how you plan a launch, not
Mm-hmm.
hope
Mm-hmm.
for a 6 or 7 figure launch. You plan for
Mm-hmm.
it.
So it's kind of like you have to spend 6 figure in order to get 6 figure.
Listen, in everything, it's like that. I mean, if I know that if I put $1 in Facebook and I will get $2, yeah, the more you spend, the more you get. If you listen to Gary Vee, one of his biggest regrets, he said, I wish I invested more in ads when I started.
Hmm.
Because you put
That's
$1, you
something.
get two. It's just
Mm-hmm.
better than stocks. It's better than bonds. It's better than real estate.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you have money to spend $1 in ads and get two, yes, do it. Why not? So if I put 6-figure and I'll get 8-figure, of course I'm gonna do it.
All right. So, oh wow, I think we can wrap up our conversation today. It's been 1 hour now. I never realized that. I didn't notice that. So, what is the one thing our winners can really do today after listening to this episode?
To for what? What is the objective?
I mean, like maybe one thing to do in order to get closer to their 6-figure goals.
Oh, okay. The one thing to do to get closer to their 6-figure,
yes,
as I said, they need to really develop the mindset that they're gonna fail and it's okay. The number 2 is to plan, write down things. You want to get 6-figure, you need to write down, how am I going to get the 6-figure? What is the product that I'm gonna sell? Don't build it. Just say the numbers. Put the numbers down. I want to get $100,000 in the coming 3 months. $100,000. What is the cost of the product or the price of the product that you're going to sell? $1,000? Okay. How many people do I have now? How many people do I have access to? Do I have an email list? No. Do I have a group? Do I have access to groups? How many people am I visible to? And from there, 1% might buy my product. So, that's not enough. It will not help me get the number or the amount of money that I want. Then I need to be visible to more people. Am I ready to invest in ads? No, I'm not ready to invest in ads. I don't have. Okay, then we need to work organically. In order to work organically, how many people do I need to be visible to? And you start calculating from there. You know what I mean, Ashraf? From there, you go and do the math and you start working towards it. This is knowing the numbers exactly will help you move closer to your goal. Not knowing your goals will keep you moving, but you might hit any destination. Do you know the story of Alice in Wonderland when she met the cat?
Yes,
Alice in Wonderland, she was walking and she saw this magical cat, I forgot his name, in the tree, and he told her, what do you want? What are you looking for? And she said, can you help me? He said, yes, okay, what do you want? She said, I want to go somewhere. And he told her, where? And she told him, anywhere. He told her, okay, then keep walking, you'll eventually reach somewhere. But if you don't know where you're going, you're never gonna hit your destination. So it's the same thing. You have to know exactly how much you want, how many people you need to be visible to present your offer. It will be, seriously, the closer step for you to reach your goal.
Wow. I feel like
helps.
I feel like I want to really write a goals for a very specific about the launch, about the value post, or I feel like I can just grab any paper right now and just write after this.
You should.
Yeah. So, Reem, thank you for coming here. Thank you for sharing your ideas and insights with us. Really, really happy to have you here.
Thank you, Ashraf. I really enjoyed it. I know I talk too much, but I mean, I'm a girl, so
it's so much valuable, and I never expect that you over-deliver, I guess, right?
Thank you.
So
thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, I mean, the initial target was 30 minutes, but this is more than 1 hour.
You can make it 2 parts.
Right. Yeah. So, for the listeners, I'll catch you another time.
Yes, thank you.
Hey winners, I hope you enjoyed that interview with Reem Kharbat. So visit reemkharbat.com to learn more about building a 6-figure business. She also offers a consultation call for free, so go check that out. And if you have a podcast and want to use it to get more clients and close more sales, I have a training on that. Just hit me up on Facebook, or you can book my calendar for my free consultation call to see how I can help you with your podcast. So I'll put the link in the description below about Reem Kharbat's websites, the consultation call, the link to iTunes so you can give rates and reviews. Okay, so make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, so you're not going to miss out on every single episode in the future, especially if you are using social media for business. This podcast is the place where you can learn it. So always remember, winners focus on winning. Until then, stay winning.
Hey, thank you for listening. We hope you can implement everything from this episode. And would you like to know more about business strategies and life hacks that you can apply right now? If so, subscribe to this podcast so you can become the best you.